it's better be worth it. Follow the phalanx. Oh my god. So many phalanx.
So many.
Tourists say. Glad I'm not one. So we're here and we're exploring. I'm Red. We bumped into a nice English couple and they've sorted me out some mosquito spray, so I'm a happy bunny. But look at this, this is beautiful.
You just look at the train station, it is there. So we're probably going to head off maybe about 6:30, 7 tomorrow morning. We say that now, but we do like a lion, so...
I like my sleep. I do like my sleep.
We've got no rush to get out there, but it's just whether we want to deal with crowds and people or not. So.
I mean, I'm usually doing things a bit later.
Yeah.
Because then like everyone's cleared out. But you miss like half a day. It's a fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh. I actually can't believe how beautiful this is.
Okay.
You don't want to fall down there, Peanut. When we arrived, there was a sign saying, "Be careful of dengue fever." So I'm a bit concerned.
This is what it's all about.
She's doing my vlogging for me now.
Okay.
I'm not even paying her.
Right, done. Hope you can read that fast, so...
I suppose you can pause the video and then read it if you want. Okay, that's pretty lazy of me. I'm sitting here editing the video and that's such a lazy thing to say. So I will read it now. You are now standing on the rail bed of the Burma-Thailand Railway. The 600-metre long section towards Hellfire Pass is one of the most infamous sections of the railway. Australian and British prisoners of war excavated the cutting. Work started in April 1943. Prisoners cleared vegetation and earth to expose the rock so cutting could begin. The cutting is in two sections, a shorter one of 73 metres in length and 25 metres deep. There's another 450 metres long and 8 metres deep. What the signs weren't telling us, which I've found out since being there, is the place is meant to be haunted. It's meant to be haunted. It's quite a well-known spot in Thailand for ghostly activity. And since I've already tried to find ghosts on the channel, I'm really upset with myself that I didn't try and find ghosts here. If you're interested, you should go and watch the movie The Bridge on the River Kwai with Alec Guinness, or for those of you that don't know anything besides Star Wars nowadays, Obi-Wan Kenobi's in it. That's just me really briefly jumping in and not being lazy in the video so someone can actually tell you what we just experienced. But hey, let's get back to the video.
Probably.
Well, we are like right on the border of Burma here, right? This is right on the border. We're a bit, oh yeah, I suppose, yeah, we're not quite on the border yet.
If you come to Bangkok, stay in Playground Hostel.
Stay in Playground Hostel if you go to Bangkok. Super cheap and great vibes.
Yeah, man.
Great vibes.
Super great vibe. And you get to see me.
You do. And she's super cool. I wouldn't know what to do without her. I really would. I'd be totally lost. I'd be like, where's Hellfire Pass? Where is Hellfire Pass?
took him like a year to make, I think. 120,000 or 120,000 prisoners of war.
It's absolutely mental.
What?
Yeah, I think there are more tracks down, like further down. Most of it would have been built by hand. They wouldn't have had the proper gear to get anything done quickly or efficiently. It was mainly handcrafted.
You can see in the south of Thailand, in some island, there's a path like this where you can cross one bay to another, and it kind of reminds me about it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I miss the island so much.
Peanut keeps talking about the south because she misses the south.
I miss the south so much.
Maybe we should have went south instead of Kanchanaburi.
We don't have enough time.
No, we don't.
I didn't have enough time.
But we did think if we miss our coach, we just pick a place randomly at the bus stop. We were thinking that.
We caught the last one.
We do. And we met a fellow Englishman. It's Josh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Josh.
How do you know that?
I think I heard your name being called.
He's been stalking you from the beginning.
Very weird.
It's easy to remember. Josh. You know, I've been meeting people called Pinom, Piot. How do I remember this?
Peanut.
Yeah, my friend does all the vlogging thing, and he's good at just doing all the talking, and very an extrovert person, so he'll just talk and grab the camera, give someone a big hug and stuff. And I'm probably the complete opposite. Like even now, I feel a bit nervous with you doing that, and I don't really want to talk because you're probably like, "What the hell is he talking about?" I didn't just read that in 2018. No, it was like 1942, not 2018.
I think I'm making Josh nervous.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the past. This is Hellfire Pass now.
Kanchanaburi famous a little bit.
I think it's probably just an example of what would have been here. But look at this.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really
just,
new, isn't it?
I can't wait to walk through that.
Into another dimension of the world. We could. Look at this.
Cho thinks we're about to enter the Twilight Zone.
Probably.
I'm not so sure. Somewhat sceptical. Little commemorative things to pay respect to what came before. Australian flags. USA there.
Since my camera is so broken.
Okay, so these tracks is an official part of the original railway, but they were relayed in 1989 to remember what took place. So this isn't a replica. This is what it would have been. This is part of the real rail track. But it might not have been exactly in this spot, to be fair. But we can still see all the way across little planks of wood where they would have rested upon.
How long ago was this?
It was relayed in 1989. 1989.
I'm really bad in math, so how long ago was that?
You're looking at 30 years ago. 2019 now, 30 years ago.
I was 6.
Oh. I was still just an idea. I'm going to leave a baht or two, or at least something. Just pop it down. It's a good way to pay your respects. In the temple or anywhere here, you throw a little bit of change and it helps. It helps to keep the place alive. Look at this.
Alright, keep walking.
Watch your step because it has been raining. It really has been raining. Quite badly. I'm struggling to walk in a straight line. As if though.
How did the train go through that tree?
Wow. Probably wouldn't have been there.
I'm pretty sure it's older than 3 years.
It looks quite old. It is a big tree.
There's Sophie.
This girl and her selfies, man. How big that butterfly is. We're coming to the end of the pass now, and it looks like that there's a monument waiting for us that we can take a look at. It doesn't take all day to check this out. It doesn't take very long at all, but such a rich part of history. And so many people worked on this, not necessarily willingly.
Commiseration to all the lost of the people. สวัสดีค่ะ
How do I say with respect in Thai?
ด้วยความเคารพ
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 Close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough.
My Thai still needs a bit of work. Now, it wouldn't have been a very straight railway. It required a lot of makeshift bridges and walkways in order to construct. And it doesn't, from what we're reading, it doesn't look like it would have been very safe to travel on. And then here is the memorial to those who died, in remembrance of those who suffered and all who died. 1942 to 1945. So when you come here, make sure you're respectful. I'm not particularly keen on being too loud or anything. I want to keep my voice down, keep it respectful, like I always try to do when I go to the temples. Also, every year on April 25th, people gather here to remember what happened. So if you're interested in doing that, you want to get here for April 25th, which I believe is known as Anzac Day. Anzac Day? Do you know this one? Anzac Day? I think April 25th. Come here on April 25th. There'll be people here lighting candles and remembering what transpired and paying their respects to honour those who died.
I can't then.
Okay, we're going to try and keep going after the memorial. It's about a 2-kilometre trek. We haven't got water, and Peanut's not wearing the appropriate footwear. So we're going to go as far as we can go, and if we can't make it, we'll double back. The next bit is Hintok Road. With or without water, this looks like it could be a very fun and very beautiful 2-kilometre hike. And I haven't done any hiking since I've been here, so this could be fun, this could be interesting. No water, and I don't particularly want to have a cigarette here. I think it would be a little disrespectful. But if I see a sign that says you can smoke here, then yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Cho's just confirming everything I already know. So here we go to Hintok Road. It says it's going to take us 3 hours to hike through this.
I'm not doing that.
You're not going to do that?
3 hours? Are you kidding?
We drove for an hour.
Yeah, and we have to go back again. And then we have another things to do.
Don't be a pussy. Soldering on just a little bit, see what else is down here.
Yeah, I'm going down, like, as far as I can.
Yeah. If it weren't for this little path that's only been constructed for the benefit of tourists like myself, we'd literally just be trekking through the jungle. So cool. Really, really cool. I'm actually surprised that there wasn't an admittance fee. It seems to be everywhere. You get charged to do things. I mean, only, 50 baht or 100 baht or something. But I'm surprised we haven't had to pay anyone to come walk through here. If you come here, it's just payment for travel. We are high up. You need to get in on this one, Josh.
Oh yeah.
Stunning. I'm not coping with the heat very well. You can literally go have a seat here and just look out on this.
Use your phone. My phone's so shitty.
I cannot cannot believe how picturesque it is. It's so beautiful. It really is. I think it'd be beneficial for a lot of people to see this, not just because of its beauty, but because of its rich history. Whether or not you know about the history or not, I think it's going to be interesting for anyone. It would be. I was actually really surprised at how few tourists knew about this place. When I was like, I'm going to go to the bridge on the River Kwai, and they're like, that's in Thailand? I'm like, yeah, it's in Thailand. It's the Thai-Burma Railway. But for those of you that don't know, the movie that I've met some tourists who are like, oh yeah, I'm going to go because of the movie. The movie was filmed in Sri Lanka, and you know, very beautiful, but it's not the real bridge. It's not the real location. But I could just stay here forever and just watch the clouds roll over the mountains. Right, so disappointment has struck. Except for Peanut, who is actually quite pleased.
No, Peanut wanted to walk, but Peanut didn't wear a proper shoe.
Well, the problem is, because of the rain, the path is closed. We can't go any further beyond this point. So it would have been a 2-kilometre trek down that way. But unfortunately, it is now just a very quick, very basic little look at what we could have seen. There's been landslides. There's a sign here. It says that there's been landslides. So it's just not safe for us to go down there. I won't lie to you. I'm very tempted to just jump it. But we're not going to do that. Can't go any further. There's been landslides. I think that's why the other tour group doubled back and they were only here for 10 minutes. I would have done it.
I said the same
even though I'm pouring with sweat, I would have done it.
You're struggling, are you?
Oh, I'm struggling.
Yeah, that sunburn doesn't help either.
Sunburn doesn't help. Okay, so we're taking a different route. We're now climbing above Hellfire Pass to get back and see what's up this way. But look at this. Bit of the railway. And this probably would have been an area to help bring materials in for more construction. But I think we're going to have to go up there,
yeah,
where Josh is. But beautiful. So glad I came. Yeah, I think we'll have to have a sit down, maybe a drink, refresh each other, because
I really seriously need coffee.
she wants me to try coffee that's been defecated by an animal.
Defecated, that's a big word. I don't know a big word.
Defecate. You know what it means.
I don't know what it means. I only know
That's what it means. That's what it means.
Oh, we learn new things every day.
Every day, a new thing to learn.
I'm the rider, so give me some space and respect.
She is the rider, so I suppose that means she makes the rules.
You can walk?
You see how bad this looks?
What?
I look like I've jumped in the ocean. This is all sweat. I feel bad for Cho because I'm jumping on the back of the bike with her.
5 minutes you'll be drained.
This is
You'll be
true.
dry.
She goes 100 kilometers an hour. So I'll be dry within 30 seconds. And this is this tank top is it's not really my style, but Cho insisted I wear it.
Because
And
it's
obviously
a hot day.
it is a hot day, and that's why I'm red. If I'd worn my long sleeve t-shirt, I wouldn't be worried about mosquitoes and I wouldn't be sunburnt. Although if I brought my mosquito repellent and my sunblock, it wouldn't have been a problem either.
But
I'm definitely
not a
having another shower.
I'm having another shower.
The moment we get back to the hostel. Second shower is immediate. Immediate. Okay, so we're going to go procure some liquid because I am in desperate need. I am covered recovered. We've got out of Hellfire Pass. There's mixed emotions from me. On the one hand, it's so beautiful, like awe-inspiringly beautiful. On the other hand, so many lives were lost in the construction of the railway. On the other hand, there was so much more to, there was another 2 kilometers further down, we would have come to some more stuff. So we've missed out on that. But we don't have to walk 2 kilometers, and the sign said it'll take you 3 hours because of how treacherous the path is. And you want to take your time, and Cho doesn't have the proper footwear. So it's probably a blessing in disguise that right now it's not suitable for tourists to trek down there. Many mixed emotions. I can't imagine what these people would have went through. I really can't. But the view really is something else. So if you come here and you want a good view, you'll get it. But you've got to be respectful, be mindful, because of so much that went down. Anyway, we're going to go grab some fluid, some liquid. I'm going to cool down, maybe have a cigarette. Catch you in a bit. So we're done at Hellfire Pass. I got myself a Chang to cool down, but it hasn't cooled my shoulders down, and I haven't got anything to cover my shoulders for the journey back. But to be fair, the sun does seem to have gone down a little bit. Shooting off, we're going to go check out the Tiger Temple, yeah? Yeah. Josh is also vlogging.
Microphone, everything.
This guy's well prepared. He's well prepared. I literally just got this cyber shot for 50 quid off eBay. But if I lose this, I'm not sad. If you lose your stuff, that's a biggie. Oh look, he's got proper gear. He's got a proper mic and everything. Oh dude. Alright, I'll see you in a bit because we're driving.